first. Oh, fix my hair. Hey, lovely people out there. It's your girl, Tomeka James. I'm getting ready to show you guys how to attach a DSW that I created that has a closure on the front. Right here is my lovely client. This is one of the twins, y'all. So she's going to be videotaping for me while I'm working. Okay? So I'm going to turn the screen around. All right. You can just hold it like this. Okay, so we're going to show you. So basically, she has a DSW. I can't lift it all the way up, but I'll do it this way. So the DSW is in the back and the closure is attached to the front. And so right now I already used my chin straps and I am holding it in place. I'm going to share with you guys what I'm doing and what I'm using. I'm using a clear thread. Can you see? Mm-hmm. I'm using this clear thread. It's invisible and it's smoke colored. So all right. So basically I put my chin strap down. Everyone needs these if you're going to be attaching your units. So it's holding it down on both sides so it's in place. And I'm using my clear thread. So what I'm doing is, see here, all right. I have parted down a small section along the edge of the lace. You can, let's see if you could go. Let me see something. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. All right, so I parted down a small area of the hair that's on the lace, and this invisible thread is very clear, and I'm just going right down there and I'm going to attach to the braid, and I'm sewing straight across. I do use different stitches. I might use the invisible stitch, or I might use a loop stitch. Or I might use what we call the ghost stitch. So if you guys want to know what all of those different stitches are, of course, if you attend a training with your girl Tomeka James, you'll get all of the stitches down pat, so you'll know which one is which and when to use it. I know that you guys can't see where the threads are because it's invisible thread. So I'm just literally sewing right along the edge of her braid to attach the front of her unit down. So I actually sewed a closure onto the top of my DSW. And if you guys out there don't know what DSW is, your girl that you're watching right now, Tomeka James, is the creator of the DSW. It is a patented technique. You guys definitely can do it. It stands for detachable sewn weave. So for your clients that come back and, you know, initially they get sewn weaves, they want to come back and get the same weave over. It's no point in doing that weave over and over again. So what we do is we measure them and we create the unit without them being present. Are they saying anything on the screen? Were they saying any words?
No, they just give the hearts.
Oh, yes.
They give a lot.
Tell them we love those hearts. Tell them to give us some more. Tell them, give us some more hearts. Ask them for it. You got to ask for them sometimes. Say, give us more hearts, please.
Give us more hearts, please.
So, guys, I want to share with you my client that's in my chair right now has been coming to me for many years. And, yes, she has. So I say thank you to her for patronizing me. But when she first started coming, she was actually getting a sewn weave. A basic sewn weave, guys. And I don't know if you want to talk or not, but you like, no? You're working? She's like, you just work. I'll just get my hair done. So, but what I wanted to say is that she was initially getting a sewn weave, and then I was telling her what a DSW was all about. So eventually she's like, well, you know what? I want to go ahead and get a DSW. So now she breezes in here, drops her hair off, and she's out of here. Her measurements are here. I make the unit. She'll tell me exactly what she wants. We discuss it, and that's it. Oh, this time she was emailing me because I was out of town. And she's like, I dropped off my hair, but I wanted to make sure, like, if the hair is 2 different colors, I want to make sure that if you need to color it, that you know, let you know that you can. And I was like, okay. So we emailing back and forth. So now I did use put a little color on the top hair that's on the closure, because sometimes, you know, even though you get it from the same company, it's a little different. So guys, I'm just sewing straight across. I spend a little time doing this because I want to make sure that it's laying properly all the way across the front hairline. Sorry if my hand's in front of you, but this clear thread is amazing. We do carry it on our website, shop.tomekasbeauty.com. shop.tomekasbeauty.com. All right, guys, so as you'll see, it's being sewn right to the front hairline. And this is, what the heck you call this? Oh my God, a silk base closure. So I'm just gonna show you guys me sewing across the front. Now, when I get to this edge piece and I don't need the chin strap, which we carry too, so if you need it, we do go right to our website. So what I did was I moved the chin strap when I no longer needed it to hold anything in place. And I'm just gonna sew right along the edge. Now this invisible thread that I'm using right now, I won't sew the whole unit all the way around with this. I'm gonna use my regular nylon thread. So now I'm at the part where this is the regular part of the DSW that I created, which was done with the netted base. If you guys wanna watch my scope from yesterday, I was showing you guys how we set up the DSW. And if you don't want to watch that, I got something better for you. You can go right to the link that's in my bio, and you guys can go straight there and learn how to do a DSW. Clicking on that link will take you to our download site, which will allow you to be able to quickly, like immediately download a video of how to do this technique. So we do have a regular DSW video. We have a bunch of them. One for the top of the hair, one for the whole head. Now, what am I going to do before I get too far away? I'm going to put my thread back up in the center here. Are you seeing very good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm bringing my thread underneath, and I'm coming out anywhere on my closure. And I'm going to go what we call an invisible stitch. I told you guys you might want to get the stitching video. Invisible stitch is what I'm using right now. You go underneath and you come out somewhere else. Wherever you come out from, which is where my thread is right here, I'm going to go back in that same spot and come out somewhere else. Watch where my thread goes. You can barely see it. This is going to draw it down all the way across the top. Nobody wants their closure to be flopping around on the top of their head like it's just doing its own kind of dance. So I just split open, find that spot where I came out from, and go back in it. So guys, this is how you secure your closure. What happened?
Someone says, "What are you doing?"
I am sewing a DSW unit down, but I have a closure on the top of it, so I'm making sure that the top of the closure is secure. So what I'm basically doing is using my clear or invisible thread to go in and out of the top of my closure.
It says hello from Sochi.
Wow. I don't know where that is. Oh, Sultry. It says Sultry. Oh, hey, that must be Kim. That must be my girl Kim. I can't see the screen, but what's up? All right, so I'm going in and out. Guys, take your time doing this part. As you can see, it looks really good up here. She can part this closure anywhere that she'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and lock my thread in place somewhere because I've gone across the whole top of the closure. And then I'm going to grab my nylon thread. Guys, if you need that too, just call us. Go to our website, shop.tomekasbeauty.com. You can get all of these supplies there. Place your order, we'll ship it right out to you. You got to be careful with this clear thread because you can barely see it, which is the idea. We don't want anyone to be able to see it. What you need? So guys, I'm gonna just knot my thread real quick. And then I'm switching over to another type of thread. this part is done. So what do I need now? Of course, if you guys don't have them, you better get some Mika small weaving scissors. They're available on our website too. It's the tool that we use when we're cutting our thread, when we're taking tracks out, all of that stuff. All right, so I'm picking up my weave block. If you don't have one of these, you might want to go to the site and order one. It holds your needle and thread and everything else. So now I'm gonna come underneath here and I am going to begin to sew down my unit to the perimeter braid. Okay, so I will attach my needle and thread and then I'm gonna cut out, guys, because I have given you guys quite a bit of tips today and I've shown you exactly how this is done the right way. Just gonna stitch this down real quick and then I'm gonna sew around the perimeter and then I will sew through the center to make sure this is held in place. So we're just gonna work right all the way around the perimeter here. All the way around the perimeter. Everything is right where it needs to be. When I made this unit, it was made to go to where her braids are located. So guys, before I go, yes, I do teach classes. I also have a team called the Weave Experts International Team. So if you need a class and I'm not in your city or state, or you don't want to come to my training center, you can give me a call and I'll see who we can set up for you to train with. We also do webinars, guys. We do interactive webinars. So if you don't want to move, you don't want another educator, just call me and we'll do it online together. That's how we roll.
Someone actually, this is on the DSW DVD.
Yes, it is on the DSW DVD, what I'm doing right now. But what isn't on the video is the closures part. The part where we're adding the closure. That's not on that video because it's a regular full sewn DSW, which is the video number 6. Now, where can you learn how to put a closure down? We have another video.
How would you change for that service?
How much will you charge?
Yeah.
All right, at least a minimum of $400. A minimum. It's going to be your choice of what you charge, but a minimum.
It's worth it.
Yay! Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. She wasn't even talking, y'all, but she said it's worth it.
It is worth it.
And
Yes.
then someone said, I want to be changed. I want to be a weave expert.
All right, all right. Well, stay in touch with me if you are interested in being a weave expert. We have tryouts that are coming up very soon. I'm getting ready to post the date, location, and all of that. You need to be following me on Facebook as well as Instagram if you want to be able to do tryouts. So you'll be able to find the information there. And what else I want to tell you? Guys, this is fitting right perfectly in place. This is what I want y'all to know. Where's her mold? I'll show you something real quick too. This is her mold, guys. Her mold. It has everything I need to know to make this unit without her being present. This is not a guessing game, guys. We're not trying to figure this out without the client being here. We are making this perfectly to fit the client. It's not a game. So how do you connect with me on Instagram? It is Tomeka James, the same as my name here on Periscope. Tomeka James. If you want to connect with me on Facebook, it is exactly the same, Tomeka James. All right. So I'm going to finish up my work here, guys. And I look forward to hanging out with you later on Periscope some other time. So I'm going to just finish attaching. I'm going to pick this bottom here up. And I'm going to sew this down in case she wants to do a ponytail. I'm going to sew over the edge of this. There's many ways that this could have been attached. All right, peace out, guys. Thanks to my video girl. Thanks for typing in that Instagram name, Kiki. Appreciate it.